Alright, so I finally decided to get off my butt and start doing some work to my car for once. So I'm putting these bad boys in today, finally. You may be asking yourself, why are you putting BRZ headlights in your FRS? Well, the reason for that is I like them, number one. They're like the best. They look better than any other aftermarket headlight out there, as far as I'm concerned anyway. They're some of the best looking headlights you can get. The 2017 plus BRZ headlights. And also, once I install the new Pandem kit, I'm not gonna have blinkers unless I upgrade the headlights. Those have blinkers built into them. These headlights do not. So if I were to run these stock headlights with the new bumper, it would delete the blinker things and I wouldn't have blinkers on the car. So yeah, I needed new headlights just so I could have blinkers in the front, which was the main reason behind doing this, other than me liking the way they look. So yeah, I got a little light in here that'll help me see a little bit better. But I'm gonna show you guys how to wire them up or repin the connectors and what you need to do it and all that stuff. Had to do a crap ton of research to figure this out, but I will show you what I figured out, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it works, because the only information I could find was for the BRZ headlights that aren't the 2017 versions. So hopefully for the 2017 plus headlights the same thing applies, I hope. But I guess you will find out as I find out, because I'm about to do it right now, and if it doesn't work, you will see that it doesn't work for these. So hopefully I'm right. So first and foremost, you're going to need these housing connectors, if it'll focus, with this part number right here, 90980-10897. You'll need two of those. They're white. The ones on the car now are gray, but these are white and they're a little bit bigger. And apparently they use these on Supras. The old Mark IV Supras, they use these on those too. So yeah, that's what you'll need to that's the connector you'll need to adapt the BRZ headlights to the FRS. So I just gotta repin them, unplug them and repin them. Before I even take any of this stuff apart and take the bumper off, I'm literally just gonna take the plug out, repin it, and plug it into the headlight, turn the car on, and see if it works. And then I'll take the bumper. If it works, hopefully it does, fingers crossed, I'll take the bumper off, take the old headlights out, bolt those in, and then we'll be good to go. So yeah, I'll show you how to repin them. Alright, so as far as these connectors go, it's going to be different. The colors of the wires is going to be different on each side. I hope you can see that. But I wrote this as if you're looking at the back of the connector. So this is an 8-pin. What's on the FRS is a 6-pin. Two of them won't be used. So for the passenger side, from left to right, looking at the connector from this side, it'll be solid red, black and white, red and white, white silver, solid white, and solid black. That's the passenger side light. Driver side, it'll be blue, black and white stripe, white, blue stripe, pure white, red, and black spotted white, if I did this correctly. And you'll be looking at it from the connector you'll be looking at it from the connector with the holes on the back, the side of the connector with the holes on the back. That's where they'll be plugging into. I was facing it the wrong way, but you'll be looking at it from this side. So yeah, I hope this little diagram helps. So maybe you can pause it and look at it if you want to try this, unless this is wrong, in which case disregard this whole thing. And as you can see, the part number is correct because it should plug right in. Yep, I'm not gonna push it all the way in because it's gonna be a pain to get off, but it fits. It's perfect. So yeah, I guess I gotta start taking these pins out of the connectors on the car, and that's going to be kind of annoying, I'm sure, but we'll see. So I disconnected this side already, if you can see that. What you're going to want to do is this whole little white clip thing right here, you're going to want to lift that up and remove that out of the connector, that whole thing, and somehow slide it out. I'm not exactly sure how it slides out, but I know it's supposed to come out. For those of you watching this video, I apologize ahead of time if this for whatever reason doesn't end up working, because in case you didn't know, I actually when I went to college, I took automotive technology, but wiring and electrical, that was like my worst subject and the one that I hated the most. So as a result, I'm not very good at it, and I don't even like to mess with it. It's a pain in the butt, and it's just it sucks. I don't like doing anything wiring or electrical related, but we're doing it today. So luckily this is something, you know, rather minor compared to what I could be doing. Maybe I'll delve more into it one day, but for now we're just going to keep it simple. So the most annoying part about doing this, honestly, I wish I had another pair of hands, because it's kind of hard to do with only two hands. If I had like one extra hand, it would be a lot easier. But there's like a little, what do you call it? It's just a little clip in here you have to press in, and at the same time push the pin out of the connector, which is kind of a pain in the butt, and it's a pain in the butt to do with only one person. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna get it out, but I'll just keep on playing with it until I get it. Alright, so I figured this out after fiddling with it. There's these little tabs in here. I don't know if you can see this or not, but there's little tabs in here that you have to pull up and then push in on the pins. You can see them when you actually pull up on them. You're gonna probably have to get like a really small flathead, or if you have like a pinning set or something like that, use that. But there's these little tiny little tabs in there that you have to pull up, and then you should be able to push the pins out the other side. See if I can get another one. I've gotten two of them. They're really small and a pain in the butt to get, but they're in there. Let's see if I can pull out these two that I've gotten so far. Bam, there's one, and then here's another. I got the other one in the middle. Yep, and there's two. So yeah, I gotta do that 4 more times. That one and the 3 on the bottom, and then we'll move on to the other connector, and then I'll show you which color goes where, in case you didn't get it the first time. Okay, so like I was saying, this is the 6-pin right here, and then this white one is the 8-pin. So yeah, you see it has the 8 little spots on it. Got my little diagram here. This is the passenger side. So with the clip facing down, the top left little hole will take the solid red wire. See if I can find it. I'm gonna have to cut back a little bit of this whatever this is. I guess it's electrical tape, so I can make sure I get the right wires, because it's kind of hard to see them, and then they're all bunched up, so it's kind of hard to move them around. I'm gonna cut that back, and then I'll insert the pins in the plug. I guess a razor blade will be fine. Just a little bit. Just open it up just a tad. Alright, so top left, if the clip part is facing down, you want this clip part facing down, so that hole right there will be the top left, which will take the solid red wire. Which one is that? Let's see. That one's the solid white. No, I'm sorry. This is the white and red. The red with the white stripe. So this is the solid red. And that one goes top left, if I'm correct. Hope I am. Because if I'm not, this whole video will have been a waste of time. Go in. Alright, one important note you might want to take when doing this. These new connectors have this same little bracket piece just like the old one did. So if you don't take that off, and it's harder to tell that it's on there because they're both white, but if you don't take that off, the pins aren't going to go into the connectors. So make sure you take that off, and if it feels like you're having to force it in harder than you should and it's just not going in, don't force it because you're going to break it. Just look at it, and because I almost did this just now, and take the little plastic bracket thing off and then push the pin in, and then it went in easily just like it was supposed to. So that's the red one on the top left. Next to that is black and white, so that'll be this one, and I'll just go ahead and knock the rest of these out. Red and white. Alright, so now if I did this correctly, you can see here from the top left, it's red, the black and white one, the black with the little white stripe, red and with the right stripe, the white, you can't really see it, but this one is actually white and silver. And shoot, focus, I'll just show you on the paper. I put on the bottom row white right up under the black and white, and on the bottom right corner it's just a solid black wire. So if I did that correctly, I should be able to just connect in the BRZ headlight, crank the car up, and it should fire up, assuming they work like they're supposed to, because those are all salvage cars. So I don't want to pay full price for BRZ headlight, 2017 plus BRZ headlights, because they're $700 a piece, brand new. I think I got one of them for $250 and the other one was $4 something. So I got a pretty good deal on them, assuming that they both work. But I guess that's to be determined. We'll see. So that's the passenger side. The driver's side wires are actually different. They're different colors, so I'll run through those as well as soon as I can get this stupid connector loose, because this one seems like it's stuck. It doesn't want to come apart. No matter how hard I push down on the little clip, it will not come apart for whatever reason. So let me figure out something on that, and then I'll get back to this. So in my haste of trying to just go ahead and plug up one of the headlights and see if they work, I realized that the cable, what do you call it? I guess the part of the harness where it clicks into the headlights, the cords aren't long enough to reach without me taking the bumper and headlight off. So I guess I'm just gonna take it all off in faith and hope it works. As much as I don't want to, and then have it not work. Just gotta do what I gotta do. It's working on cars for you. Oh, and you also may be thinking, why are you taking off your front wheels to get the bumper off? Well, wide body issues. There's a screw right in there that I can't take off without taking off the front wheels. So I gotta take the wheels off too to get the front bumper off. Yep. Alright, so you can see I got my old crusty beat up bumper taken off, and that passenger side headlight taken out. That bumper is so beat up. That's part of being low though. I mean, I'm not even low. The car is just lowered. But yeah, that bumper is seen better days. But yeah, here's the old headlight, new headlight. Old and busted, new hotness.
Old and busted, new hotness.
So I'm thinking plug in the headlight and test it, maybe. I don't know. Let's try. Let's try. Just gonna throw one bolt in it so it doesn't fall out. All right, fingers crossed. I'm gonna turn on the car and turn on the lights, and I hope it works and this wasn't a complete total waste of time. But if it does work, put it in the comments. I'm good. Just tell me how awesome I am in the comments if it works. Here we go. Boy, that looks good. Man. Yo, I actually did it the first time. Like I'm genuinely surprised right now it worked. Yo! Alright. Let me test the blinkers. Make sure they work. Alright, I got a blinker down there, but I don't have one up here. Try high beams. I can't tell if it worked or not. I don't know. Can you guys see that on video? Did it do anything? I don't know. But this looks good. Oh, it does work. I see it. Cool. I might have to. I may have to play with the leveling of them a little bit because it doesn't. The light's not going up as high as I thought it would. When I was customizing these, I didn't know what it was, but BRZ headlights have an auto leveler. The FRS doesn't come with any electronics for that, so I'm not going to be using the auto leveler. But you can adjust it manually, and I think I messed with it while I was customizing them basically. So after I put in the other side, and then we'll shine it on like a wall or something and kind of get the level where we want it to be at, just in case they're not the same. But yeah, I'm glad that actually works. I'm like really hyped on this right now. Now we gotta do the other side. Yeah, gotta show you how to wire the other side because the colors of the wires are different. So yeah, let's do that. Step over this bumper. Okay, so after about 45 minutes of finagling, I finally got that connector to come loose. I don't know why, but it was like truly stuck on there. But yeah, so as far as these connectors, oh crap. Let me go ahead and depin these, and then I'll show you. I forgot to do that first, and then I'll show you what goes where. Alright, so looking back at my little diagram that I drew on like some random receipt I had. This is driver's side. So what'd I do with the plug? Here it is. Alright, so bottom of the plug, clipping part is on the bottom. Top left blue, right next to, let me see if I can hold this some kind of way. Alright, so yeah, top left blue, second to left top one is black white stripe. That'll be white with blue stripe. This one will be pure white. This one will be red, and that one will be black with spotted white. This one and that one, as of right now, won't be used. The blinkers didn't work on the driver's side, so there's probably something I'm missing there to get those blinkers to work. once I figure it out, I'll let you guys know. But so far, this is just what I have to make the lights work, if it'll focus on it. So yeah, that's driver's side. So I guess you can pause it right here, and so you can look at that and, you know what goes where. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and run these through. Make sure you take the little clip part out of here so that the pins slide in, and we'll get them pinned up and plugged in. All right, I got this one like kind of loosely thrown in. Let's go ahead and turn the car on. I'm gonna set this camera up. We'll turn the car on, focus, and make sure this one works. So yeah, if this works, then we'll be good. That'll probably be the end of this video, but let's just check it first. This side isn't working for some reason. Oh, I didn't plug it in like an idiot. I'm so dumb. There we go. Now it's working. Yeah, you can definitely see they're not level. Let me see if I can show you. You see how that light is way up here and that one over there is way down there? So yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and adjust that if I can fit something back there, or maybe I'll just take it back out. But yeah, that's what I thought was gonna happen. That one's way up higher than that side is. So, but they both work. Woo, those look really good. Now I just gotta figure out why the blinkers don't work, and we will be good to go. I'll do some more research on that. Maybe I'll fix it tonight, or maybe I'll fix it in another video. But that's pretty much where I'm gonna end that one. Yeah, that's how you put basically any BRZ, because any BRZ from 13 and up to, like, what are we now at, 2018, any BRZ light in the 20s, or any FRS pretty much. I don't know about the newer FRSs, but from the 13 to like 16 model, that's how you do that. So yeah, I'm in this video right here. If you like these videos, make sure you like and subscribe. Got a lot more coming from this car, like way more than you actually really realize, because, you know, never mind, I'll just talk about it in another video. Peace out, see you guys next time.